Hello, everybody, back on YouTube. Haven't seen you for a while. Hopefully, everybody had a pee break. Refill your soda, soda. Restock your diamonds. Get your putty repacked in your pens, and we're ready to go again. So we were right in the middle of this pen right here, and this pen belongs to Liza. Not sure which one that is. I think it's Liza. I think Carrie corrected me already. Okay, and let's see. We got the baseball bat ends. We got a .63, 5 1/4, and then we're doing 3 restraints as the turning style. So that should get us going there. Let me get you guys up on the big TV above my lathe. There we go. That way I can see any comments that you throw down there. So let me know. Okay, let's come in here. Let's find the middle. 5 1/4. Right there's the middle. And we're going to get 3 restraints. So we need 4 digs. That's these guys right here. We'll need 4 of these. We'll center it on that one right there. It's pretty good. There we go. Get our mark. If anybody has any comments, again, we don't have Lee here, but Discord, we could watch them and make sure I'm not muted in Discord. I was muting while I was farting around there. Nope. Oh yeah, I'm all deafened up in there. Okay, back in Discord now. Hi Jen. Hi Rich. Let me get the blower on here. All right. Hopefully Liza will be able to turn in to see what's going on. She was on Carrie's live, and I told her we were halfway through. Oh, I'm gonna do muscle memory is a terrible thing. That sure was a fun live Carrie had. You guys are alive. Such fun to play. there it is, Liza. It's finished. Now we get to make it all shiny. Goodness. If somebody is saying something and I'm not responding, somebody let me know somehow. Hello, Shay. We don't have Lee here tonight. He's still healing and trying to keep his lungs inside his chest. Doesn't seem to be very successful, so it's just me running the live. You can jump in Discord, pretty quiet in there. Carrie just got off of her pen blank drop live kind of thing. I'm back to turning, just to trying to keep up with the customers and all that good stuff. Hope you're doing well. Carrie's in diamond painting now, so she can get her progress pick done tonight. And I'm just turning pens. Hey, BMBD squared. I do have the TV on so I can look up and see if people chat now and again. So I'm trying to get in the habit of looking up. Missing Lee, as you might imagine. We are doing well, thank you. Carrie's getting better and better every day, and I'm just getting more and more ornery every day. So yeah, I think you're good. And this is Liza's pen. It is the Poseidon's Pegasus, and inspired by Dakota Detweiler's Pegasus constellation, which actually I think Carrie's working on. Hello, Liza. And yes, this is yours. You'll see the first half of this turning in the previous live, where we made it a square thing and turned it to be round and then carved up some finger holds for you. And then we stopped. And then Carrie went live and I got back on, and now we're just finishing up the interior turning here. And now we're just finishing it up, making it all pretty. Hello, Vanessa. Now that it's getting shinier or smoother, you can start to see that starlight glitter come through, or whatever glitter Carrie put in there. I'm the one that put it in, but I can't remember which one it was. All right, that's the finest sandpaper. Now we get the old polish out. And yes, it's quiet without Lee. This is what a turning video looks like without Lee. Sitting there directing, picking on Tammy while she throws back down on him. You know how it goes. And I'm trying to concentrate on turning. That's why it's so great to have him around and why we miss him and quite frankly, why we hope he gets better. Selfishly speaking, not only for him, but for me. All right, Liza, here's the first reveal of your pen. Oh, yes. It's going to get even better on the buffer. It's got some cool clarity down on this end. Got some clear depth right in there as I smear polish all over it. All right, let's go to the buffer. Dang. Can't get the bushing out. There we go. Takes more muscles than I wanted to give it. Excellent. All right, Liza, there it is. All buffed up. And it is pretty. Look at that clarity through there. Got some depth on this end here. Got to get close to see that. The gold, the blue, looks like a constellation of Pegasus. Look at the gold in there. Very iridescent. Love it. Now let me clean it out so Carrie can ship it quickly. We used to not do that. I used to just gather them all up at the end of the day and then clean them out. But she says, no, clean as you go. And I said, okay. So I make it ready for packing right now, and then she gets to it, probably tonight or tomorrow morning. I don't know, is the postal service run on the weekends anymore? I can't remember. They're becoming like FedEx and UPS. Welcome in, whoever just came in. Hello, Cindy. All right, Liza, there you go. That is your first pen. We appreciate your business and come back for more as you fall in love with that one. Let me flick back to the lathe. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. All right. Thank you. Looks great. I agree, Liza. Hope I'm saying that right. Let's see. Okay, back to the lathe. Let me see who's next. Next in the hit parade. It is, oh, Mr. Derek. Mr. Derek. Okay, what are we doing for Derek here? We've got a Poseidon's Pegasus. Going to be a little bit of a rehash like we just did, a little bit thinner though. And then we've got a Cocoon blank. Oh, 3 restraints again, 0.50. So we're using 2 blanks, same turning, same baseball bat ends, and same size grip. Easy peasy. Chicken dinner or something like that. Not sure if Derek is watching. He was here earlier. But Derek, do you want the fat bat? G's fatback? Shay, if you're still here, you might just be surfing through different funners out there, but we invented a new end. It's a take on the baseball bat end. Grinchville recommended hers be a bit thicker from end to end. And we did that, and it looks way cool. So now we call it G's for Grinchville. Fat Bat. So it's a new end that we offer. G's Fat Back. G's Fat Bat. B-A-T. Not B-A-C-K. Fat Bat. And Carrie's got some pictures up in the group to check that out, too. It's pretty cool. All right, let's get some bushings in these bad boys. Hello, Joe. Welcome back. Okay, here we go. Do one of them that way. Which one do you want, Derek? Pegasus, Poseidon's Pegasus, or the purple one? Here, I'll show them to you, and you can decide. This is Pegasus there. And then here's the other one, which is the purple, white, pink, black, cool stuff. Let me make this one round, and then you decide, and then you let me know. Hello, whoever's talking. Yes, ma'am. Constellation for the fat bat. I'll explain. G's Fat Bat. And the G is for Grinchville. We will do it, sir. My air is getting a little blocked. So I can tell it's not picking up. Did a lot of turning today, so it's probably got something stuck in its craw. Absolutely. All right, clear now. All right, this is a 0.50. We'll call that a little bit below medium for what we do here. Very nice on that one. All right, let's see how. Oh, I got to get my micrometer. Carrie, she had it during her live. Oh my goodness. Let's see. There it is. All right, got the micrometer. Down to about 0.65. Got a bit ways to go here. See how far we're getting down here. It looks like about a 0.58. What's up, Denise? Nearly there, 0.54. I think it's about a 0.51. Sand. All right, we should be near down where we need to be here. 0.55. Take it down a little bit. Welcome in. Whoever's wanted into the Discord. Is that Tammy? You have some dinner, take a nap. What's going on there? Oh, yeah, you got to do that too. Got to do that too. Because if you wait too long, she's going to be screaming at you. Okay, this is 3 restraints, so we need 4 days. Just happened to do that on the last one, so we pretty much got it set. A little bit thinner. Welcome in. Welcome in. Pull up a chair and have a seat. Feel free to lurk. Feel free to lurk. Lurk or twerk. Well, you've done a fabulous job at it. Absolutely fabulous job at it. Perfection, Melanie. Perfection. Nobody's talking to me. Reminds me of a Hee Haw song. If I didn't have bad luck, I'd have no luck. Whoa. Well, we had some that didn't sell. I know they're not the most attractive blanks, but I made them myself. Yeah, that was the Ohio State one. Scarlet and gray, as they say. What's scarlet and black? Oh, okay. As long as it wasn't Ohio State, huh? It's a big university in Columbus, Ohio. Power, powerhouse of. Oh, yeah. Uh, okay, we'll do one last measurement on the finger holds. 0.5, 0.53. No, he's still ill. Still ill. What's up, Marion? Yeah, that'll take him a good 36 to 48 for that to kick in. There you go. Yep. Something like, I'm not sure when he went, but something like that for sure. Yeah. Comments? You're fired, says Marion. Hello. Yeah, that's probably not connected there on hers. Cool. Oh, that's awesome. Well, it is beta, so that's what you get from beta. Yeah. Behave yourself or not. Yeah, I don't think there's a chance of that. Nobody's worried about us yet. Not yet. One day they will rue the day. Oh heavens, yes. Yeah, we're pretty tame. Are you kidding? Oh my goodness. Nice. It's the most fun you can have with your clothes on. Legally. There you go, Derek. Very nice. Love the clarity on this end. Gold. Got some clear on this end. A little bit of depth right here with the luminescence or whatever that shiny stuff is. I love this clear stuff with this micro starlight in it. I just love the clarity now. I'm really falling in love with the clarity. See inside the pen. All right, let me flip over to the buffer. Did that get you where do you wanted to be? Oh, correct. Yep. Yep. What I find, Rich, is that literally 85 to 90% of the people that get a degree never work in their field, in their degree field. There you go, Derek. Hey, Caroline. I mean, I have a Bachelor of Science degree in workforce education and development with a major in educational psychology and a minor in curriculum development. I have yet in 45 years worked in that field. But you, like you said, it's a monkey punch on a recruiting thing. Hey, you got a degree. You must be able to tie your shoes better than the guy without the degree. Seriously. Yep. It's a computer. I agree. Oh, we got to get back. Intelligent. Oh, in at Amazon, they no longer have an HR department, even though it's still the HR department. It's called People Experiencing Technology, PXT. They can't even spell it right. PXT. It should be PET. Oh my goodness. I thought, who thought that up? Somebody in the ivory tower sitting around too many minutes going, the new HR's got a bad rap. I get a new name for it. And at Amazon, I mean, places like Amazon, Walmart, stuff like that, HR is really litigation mitigation. How do we not get in trouble? So I would imagine, human beings being human beings. And so there's a couple of layers to that process. Let me see if I can walk through some. At Amazon, it is for the hourly associate, it is generally a very rough place to work. And the reason is everything is rate based. You got to pick so much, you got to stow so much, you got to pack so much, move so much, whatever you got to do a bunch of it. And there comes a point where a human being can only do so much. Yet somebody at the top is pushing for more efficiency. And it causes people, number one, to be dishonest because now they start hiding labor in different buckets. So for the associate, it's just a tough place to work. I mean, it's a lot of work. It's not terrible work. It's just you can't fart around or you get in trouble. And that's the biggest gripe is they're making us work like slaves. They're making us keep a pee bottle at our stow station. We can't go to the bathroom. I have never seen that, although I can imagine somebody somewhere said something like, well, if you increase your rate, you might as well just keep a pee bottle there and not go anywhere, right? Saying it a bit in jest, but somebody obviously using it to be their own agenda. So there's that aspect of the work. And now, I'll say this as gently as I can. When you're hiring people at that rate per hour, generally, there's some rock stars coming in that world because they're the ones that are going to promote and stay around and stuff like that. But generally, you get a certain set of character traits at that level. And those character traits seem to allow people to not manage themselves very well outside work so as to arrive on time. Right? That's the key right there. The number one thing I fired people for at Walmart and Amazon was attendance. They just couldn't be there. They needed a job really bad, but they didn't take the risk factors out that would allow them to stay employed. And Walmart is a fabulous place to work. They got great benefits. There's no work there that's bad. Not one thing is a bad job at Walmart. It all requires work. It all requires concentration, thought, all that kind of good stuff. But nothing is hard. But when you get those kind of people at that level, you're going to get a certain, type of person. Same people work at Target. Same people work at McDonald's. Same people work at Amazon. You name it. They all got the same. So there's that aspect of it, that because the work is hard and managers become desperate, they say stupid things to people. And, oh, well, if you're going to increase your rate, just don't take a break. They didn't say not take a break, but what they heard was, gee, I guess I better not take a break or I'll get fired. So then you extrapolate that, it's horrible. Then they play, and, quite frankly, if the only thing that matters at Amazon is performance, why are we playing all the DEI garbage? If you perform, you get promoted. If you don't perform, we have some remediation for you to help you perform. It's I've never seen anybody get ahead because of some identity based thing. It's like, look, either producing or you're not. But we all got to play that game nowadays. So there's that. But overall, I loved working at Amazon. I loved working at Walmart. And of those two places, I would call Amazon the more toxic, mainly because there's a lot of young kids there that really don't know their butt from a hole in the ground, who think they're smart. Don't get me wrong, they're smart, but they really don't understand how the world works yet and how to deal with people, and how to lead people. Because you manage the process, but you lead the people, and that's when you become successful. When you start managing people, you lost. So there's all that. So then there's the aspect of managers. They burn through salary managers like you can't imagine. I think they said in 2019, they do these HR statistics, right? They call it talent development kind of thing. They're hiring salary managers, because salary managers run the floor. They run the building, they run the floor, all that kind of stuff. And at Amazon. And they spent, I think in 2019, $52 million hiring and attracting salaried managers. But they only spent $22 million hiring millions of hourly associates. So you can see the aspect is the hourly manager, and it's a brutal process to get in. And I don't know that it's a successful process. I just know that it's a hard process. I mean, when they first gave me an offer, I said, yeah, that's not quite enough to leave Walmart. And they came back in about 4 hours with an offer about 15% more. I'm going, well, you're getting close. Then they went away till the next morning, and then they came back with another offer that was about 8 or 9% more than that one there. So it started adding up, and I'm finally going, okay, time to say goodbye to Walmart, because now the money's getting to a ridiculous point. Stock options, and then they gave me $140,000 worth of RSUs just to sign up, and they all vested in 18 months. So that was attractive, but they paid me 25% more than Walmart, and I was making $150, $155 a year as a store manager at Walmart. So, it's like, shoot, okay, you got me. But after a couple of years at Amazon, I'm like, I'm retired. I'm gonna go be out. Well, I don't see you working in a fulfillment center. I see you doing a phone job kind of thing, HR, recruiting, that kind of stuff. Yeah. Like, yeah, I can see that. Only you would know. But Rich, this facility that I ran in Oklahoma City, 2.5 million square feet. 2.5 million square feet. Biggest Walmart I've ever seen is 240,000 square feet. I could put 3 of those almost on one floor. It's hard to imagine. Believe me. That was a Amazon. They call it Amazon Robotics Fulfillment Center. So it's the place that we would stow everything, and then the place they would ship from. So we stow it all in the bins. It was Amazon robotic bins, and then people would pick it and it would be down to be packed. And from the time we opened to the time we got peak, ready for Christmas, we were shipping 6 million packages a week. But it was all you ever did as a manager was trace these people around that had these bad character traits, you know, that were always. What's funny is I had this one guy, and he's like, just can't work here. I said, why not? Oh, it's so boring. I said, make a game out of it. What do you mean? I said, well, do this, right? I said, just make a game out of what you're doing and see if you can make it a little more exciting. So he started making a game out of it. And what he noticed was he was less concentrating on the time. Because he'd look at his watch every 3 minutes and wait for the day to go by. And I'm like, dude, you're just working for the next break. He said, just work for the rate and forget about the time and just let it go by. And he was like, dude, you're so right. Once you just get to work, all of a sudden the time flies by. I go, I know, that's how it works. But when you're looking at the time all day long, it never goes by fast. But it was a lot of fun. It was challenging, and of course, they always want more continuous improvement, more this, more that. It's like, I get you. We got to get better and better, but there comes a point where this system is pretty much maxed out for what it can produce. All right, all right. Yeah, it's just it's a lot of fun, but there's only so much you can get out of humans and machines. And machines, a lot of robots there, but all machines do is make human beings more efficient. That's what a machine is for. They're not going to take over your work. But it was a lot of fun, Rich. It was a blast, and now what's funny is in my whole career up until the time I was 49 years old, I never worked for a Fortune 1000 company. In the last 12 years of my career, I worked for the two largest in the world. Yeah, I just sit around on the phone managing, or in a Teams call, which is Microsoft Teams, which is like, and I manage a team of remote support techs for Hudson. I work for UST, but we're contracted with Hudson, and as they fix stores and redo things and put new cash wraps in and new cash registers, my team gets those guys going, make sure everything comes through flying colors, and then at the end of the night, we test everything. That way we know they can make money when they open it. Because that's the most important thing. So we test the registers, the pin pads, the printers, those payment pads, the Ingenico, Lane 7000s, all that kind of stuff. But the on-site techs are the ones doing all the work. It's verifying that everything they did is now come to good and they can make money in the morning. So when I'm on, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a lot of fun. It's different. I love variety. And that, and I manage a couple of accounts. One is Schwarz Group out of Germany, and we do some little things for them. They're Europe's largest retailer. If you're on the east coast of the U.S., you recognize one of their stores as Lidl, Lidl, and it's just like an Aldi's, only different brand, different store. And I've been to built labs in Poland, built labs in Germany, and Aldi's headquarters there in Essen, Germany. Built them a high-tech lab so they can check out some stuff we sell. It's just been a lot of fun the last couple of years, from retirement to having fun again. I literally, it fell in my, well, not much more, but it fell in my lap. Literally fell in my lap. Didn't look for it. Didn't even look for it. They found me on LinkedIn, sent me a message, and I said, yeah, not really interested to come out of retirement. I'm a Twitch streamer now. And kept talking, and I kept listening. We got closer together, and I said, okay, I do. It's just weird how things happen. That's it. Well, you know, Twitch. Yeah, Twitch was only paying me about $28 a month, so I need to go. You know, this was a lot more interesting. Well, I got plenty of retirement. I just didn't want to burn it up yet. My luck, I'll live too long, and I'll be in a trailer park somewhere in the woods and come for my manifesto or something. There you go. That's good. That's good. Yeah. There you go, Derek. That one really opened up. We'll get over there and buff that up. That's pretty. Pink to purple. Yeah, wait till I buff this baby up. That'll be awesome. Crappy jobs will do that for you. Yeah, I'd say I had a pretty charmed career as things go. Got involved in a bunch of stuff, but when I got out of the Navy, I thought, boy, what the heck am I going to do? So I thought I wanted to open up a Domino's Pizza. After about 8 months, I said, that's not what I want to do. Found this company out of Lake Ogden, Utah, and they were repping computer stuff all around. And the CFO says, I quit. I'm going to go start my own company, just like this company, because .com was happening, and he wanted to get in on it and get some more money than he was making there. And he says, hey, come on over and help me. You can be my national sales manager. And I'm like, oh, how many people work for me? Oh, none. You're it. So I was the national sales manager of a one-man team. But he paid me well, and we did good and grew that company to about 16 million bucks in revenue. And yeah, it was pretty nice. And I got a little piece of that. I got exposed to stuff. Here I am, just a couple of years out of the Navy, and I just got my degree, and here I am going down into .com, and I'm calling on these people who are named CEO and VP of sales and all that kind of stuff, and I'm nervous as crap in front of these people and doing dog and pony presentations, and It probably took me about a good 20 presentations to get comfortable with what I was selling, and they're receptive and signing up, and I was bringing big fat commissions in. I'm like, crap, this is like taking candy from a baby. And I got confidence, got going, and just let loose from there, and I just kept getting exposed to stuff. These people, I don't know if I was a good BSer to interview or what, but they just kept allowing me to get exposed to situations I used to read about in Business Week. Heck yeah, I was having a great time. there was one point, and I think this guy was paying me for a couple of years as a sales guy. He was paying me about, with commissions and everything, about 330 grand a year. And that lasted 3 or 4 years. It was crazy money. And I kept driving my 1972 Chevy pickup to work because I just thought this was a dream, and this is never going to last. And here you go, Derek. These are your 2 pens, buddy. And and I just love. Yeah, I just loved my 72 Chevy pickup truck. He told me, he says, why don't you go buy yourself some car that, looks decent? So I said, dude, this thing runs and how to be no payments, insurance is cheap. I mean, well, I just love that year of Chevy trucks. That's all. And then when I finally bought my Mercedes, I'm 59 years old, and it's already 18 years old, and it was $2,500 out the door after I talked them down. Still driving it today. One of the best cars I ever bought. I get dirty looks from people like, "Oh, how dare you," kind of thing. And I'm like, dude, I can promise you, your Chevy cost a lot more than this Mercedes. But I never cared. It's like, whatever. It works. That's it. I can't do much about that. I'm just hoping it lasts, 6, 7, 8 more years, and then I scrap that and go get something else for. I always put Carrie in a 100% working, functional, good car, and I always drive the beaters because I'll fix it. Okay, wait for Lee to be on to turn. Oh, that's Lee's choice. Okay. Okay, so Elisa is next. What's that? What's that? Yeah. Okay, I got to cut these down to 5 1/4. And this has got some, I've never seen a blank like this. This looks neat. Looks like a Bill Durr blank, too. Yeah, I'm not anywhere yet. I'm got to cut it down. Got it now. Now here's the question on this one is, which end do I cut off? If I cut off some, it's on the buffer. The problem is if I cut off this, I end up with a lot of gold. But if I cut this end off, that's cool, and I still get a lot of green, which I may do because we might be able to play with that pretty well. Yeah. How much what? I have to cut off about 1/3 to 3/4 of an inch. It needs to be 5 1/4 when I'm done, and it's roughly not quite 6 inches. Yeah. This is Elisa. Now this was an easy one here. Okay, we got them down to 5 1/4. Now I need to go drill them so I can get a bushing in. I'll switch to the lathe because I'm going there next. Yeah, he's a big boy. We want him to be well, that's for sure. We want him to be well. Right. That's it. That's right. But just a little nudge. While you're down, I'm going to kick you in the shin just because. Okay, so Teal and Gold Flex design her fire and ice pen. See photo A. Here's photo A. Oh, okay. So that's got. Oh, that's a Shea by the Sea with a dip. It's more like Valentine's Vixen. And then the glitter one, it's Artist Choice, likes fan. What's a fan? I think we'll figure that one out. I don't know. It says design Artist Choice likes fan. It's Carrie hieroglyphics. Oh, let me go see what she's talking. So this one here, teal and gold. Oh, so this is the pastel. So that one I do Artist Choice. This one here has to be like fire and ice. Okay. Okay, that's in now. Excellent. Okay, do exactly the same. So this is essentially, all right, so this is rounded ends in the entire design. So rounded ends with Shea by the Sea with a dip. Okay, here we go. Okay, you guys keep talking. I'm done thinking. Yes, it does. You're excused. It's all right. Uh-oh. That's scary.
Oh, question.
What does that mean? Artist choice likes fan.
I think I meant like multiple turnings.
I don't know what that means.
She likes multiple. I don't know. I don't think it's fan. I don't know what I was trying to write. I think I was in a hurry.
I'm not turning that one yet. See if you can figure that out and let her know I'm turning hers now.
She just said artist choice, but you know she likes the multiple turn.
I don't know what that means. Multiple turns.
You know, like not just plain old mustache. You know. Did you get my picture?
I got the other one. Not worried about that one.
You got the fire.
I'm worried about this one, the second
All right,
one.
I'll ask.
Figure that out.
Yeah.
Who's going to sleep? Kara, she's probably tired. Oh, there you go. Y'all should go to sleep then. How fun. They were riding crafty horses. Good. Behave yourself or she's going to ring the recess bell on you. All righty. Dang, look at that. Right at the right width for her fingers, and I end up with a chunk of gold that flecks off. Yeah, but see, now I got a hole there because the resin doesn't stick to the metal. I gotta fix that later. Have to fill it in. What's that? No, it's actually a hole. Fill it in with super glue. CA glue, but it's like super fancy. Super fancy super glue. That's right. And nobody on YouTube can hear you, I think. Can I don't know. Let's see how we're doing with 0.55. 0.6. Very close. Now, oh, okay. I didn't think we could. No, I gotta figure that out. So there's the middle. Okay. Uh-oh. Hey guys, are we missing any comments on YouTube, or is it just quiet out there too? Okay. Everybody's probably just whipping and chatting or whipping and watching or whatever. Good deal. Good deal. Everybody in YouTube. Oh, go ahead. Yep, mine's a 2003 and I'm driving it till it's dead. Or I'm dead, one or the other, whichever comes first. Yep, I'm telling you. Have you seen the price of cars nowadays? They are, I mean, I just can't grip my head around $100,000 for a truck. Like, for what? I mean, for what? Yep. Yep. Oh, yes. Yep. So, gosh, Tammy is talking about her van that she has, a special needs van, got a ramp and all that stuff, and now it's going to be over $100,000, where the one she has now in 2008 was 60 something. So that's probably about right with inflation and all that kind of stuff going on. But it's insane. I, I just don't see the value in the price of cars now. I mean, with oh yeah, ooh, yeah. They probably all got in trouble being late or whatever, or not being there at all. You know, what's funny is the electric car fad is just about over. They're not very convenient because you have to charge them and all that kind of stuff, and they're really expensive. If you get into an accident and you bend the container that the battery's in, it's about a $20,000 fix just to put a new container for the battery. It's silly. Right. No, no idea. No idea. I don't have one. Well, that might be the agreement they have. It could be that maybe they just got to bring it back here or something. I don't know. I I think it's a cool idea and it has its place. I just don't think it's the thing that's going to be the end run. Pretty toxic. What am I looking for? Super glue. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, I could believe it. That's the way to do it. That. So we just got this filled in here with this super glue. We're going to let it sit for a little bit. And hopefully when we do the super glue, it doesn't pop out, but hard already. This could be gorgeous when we're done. Yeah, the only thing I don't like about these things with the flakes of stuff in is you get to the point where it gets real close to the surface, then that pops out like that. I got to do some more sanding right there. I could see some chatter marks. While that's drying, I will sand that. Yep. You know, Melanie, I'm not exactly sure because I've never done a real test, and I don't think that they get to the point where you're going to break them. I'm sure you could break them if you really wanted to, but by simple dropping and stuff, the law of averages are probably on your side that it's not going to break. And there's not much in this one. There's still plenty of resin to give it its strength, but I have seen one pen so loaded with glitter that when I turned it, it broke. Because there's just there's no more resin left. It's just all glitter. And glitter and resin just don't stick together very well. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. Yep. I would have to see it to form any kind of objective opinion, but sometimes you can get too much stuff in the resin. I mean, it's just that simple. Like anything, right? I mean, if you're building a bridge and you use too much wood and not enough steel, that wood's going to have weak points. It's the same thing with these things here. But luckily, I mean, like this one here, this is not bad at all. I mean, there's a decent amount of gold flake in there, but there's also a lot of clear. Realize that visually, this amount of clear as ratioed to the gold is actually very attractive because you can see through the blank and see a lot of the reflection of the gold. So that's the benefit. The detriment is that there are everywhere there's a gold piece, there's a defect. But if that gold is encased in enough resin, then you're okay. Then you're okay. Yeah, I've seen those, and that should actually be probably pretty okay because it's so thin. But I don't know. I never turned one of those. But but Melanie, there's so much gorgeousness in the stuff you can stick in resin. I mean, that's the key. There's just so much gorgeousness that you'd like to try to look at while you're diamond painting or encapsulate it and put it in your collection or something like that. I mean, it's just that's why we do it. Yes. I mean, let's be real. There are probably some pens that I have seen that I don't know how you'd actually hold it comfortably for a long time, but it's gorgeous. So stick it in your collection and look at it. I mean, that's valid. Yeah, she got a couple of those. Hmm. Yeah, little figure. Yeah. Well, and again, I would say those are probably not so much for painting as much as they are for looking at, and that's valid, and it's cool. I have no issue with that. Yep, and that's okay. Yeah. There are many things that we buy to look at and not do anything their original purpose for. That's all right. Yep. Trying to eke out as much value as you can. That for you. Yep, for you. Yep, absolutely. Not this week. All right. We filled that hole in pretty good. No, that's for the kids. That's for the kids. It's not for me. And irresponsible if you want. There you go. That's a spirit. All right, let's check this baby out. Let's see what this gold bar looks like. There it is. It's weird to see me with a brand new diaper. That's not a new one. What's the old? Oh, you mean the rag? This is the diaper. The diaper's down here. I'm telling you. Yep. And I can't even find where I put the super glue on there. That's pretty good. I think it was right there. That piece there. That's cool. Can't see it, and that is the key. Now, all right, let's get. Words are hard. Yep. Again, it's actually green. What's that? Yeah, it looks pretty much. I would call it Irish green. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think the cameras do a great job of bringing the color over. Yep. Because this is just that surgical color blue stuff. Yep, I agree. Gonna be brilliant when we're done. I'll tell you, it's gonna be shiny glass clear. There it is. That's very unique. I cannot. Did you figure this one out yet?
I haven't heard from her, so she said.
So do you think vases will be all right?
Yeah, she said artist choice. Do
Oh,
whatever
okay.
you want with it.
All right.
She just wants.
Hey, YouTube's out there, just so you know, we're not ignoring you. We're just, they're in Discord yakking. Let me throw a link up there just in case somebody wants to jump in there. Yeah, I just checked, but I'm like, that's cool. And I mean, probably just the problem is I'm not saying much. So let's see. Let me get over to the YouTube. I mean, it's just quiet. Just some guy turning pens in almost silence, right? Let's see. I could sing. Uh-oh, we're only 11 away. Someone joined. We're 11 away. 11 away. Okay, everybody out there on YouTube, just so you know, I just pinned the Discord at the top. Just really Tammy and a couple lurkers and Melanie just in here yakking away. All about diamond painting something or other. Ha ha ha. Old Man River. Battle. It's all the words I know. Old Man River. You and everybody else, Tammy. You and everybody else. Depends on if you're a licker or a spitter. Hello, Amelia. Yeah. Necessity. Hello, whoever came in. Goodbye if you left. I don't, I don't know which sound that is. Look at this. Where did that orange, that yellow come from? Out of the middle of nowhere. Hey, Amelia. Isn't that crazy? It wasn't anywhere on the outside of this blanket. Hello, Amelia. You. Everybody's just doing well. Just in here yakking about diamond painting. Jump in and tell us everything you know. That's the spirit. So, Amelia, I hope everything's going good for you today. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, no. But we still have Sunday. I've been feeling like that for 40 years. Well, I never get a weekend. I work all week, turn all weekend. Even turn in the week, too. It is not work, I'll tell you. It is not work. The only pressure is to get them done fast enough for the customers to get them. But nobody's hating us yet, so we're all right. But I think I got enough for 24-hour turnathon. So we're only 11 away. 11 people. And we got to beat a 500 solve. So it'll probably be like 2 or 3 days after you get 500. Because it'll be, 500, 499, 498, 499, 501. It'll go up and down for a couple days. Yeah. Yeah. Half of this pen looks like peach juice. It's just like pure snowy white. Interesting choice. Welcome in or goodbye, whoever left. I never know the tone. Hello, Sarah. You know, it's sort of opaque, but it's a little see-through too, because I can see behind myself there. I think there's a lot of starlight glitter in there, some kind of white glitter or something. Who? Yeah, Katie. Oh, yes, she did. I saw that. Yeah, yeah. Yes, they do. It's just the UV capability of the resin. It just happens. They make this stuff. So I use Alumilite Slow Clear, and if I ever make a tremendously clear pen, I add a I add the titchiest tiny titch of blue. You can't see it because it's still clear, but it keeps it from going yellow faster. But Alumilite Slow Clear and stuff, if it's perfectly um, clear and you use it in the sun, which is where it gets its infrared, right? If you use it like that, then it'll within 4 or 5 months that clear will be a little yellow, and it just yellows over time to a certain level. Then it stops yellowing. But bluing, bluing helps prevent that just a hair. Now, they do make Alumilite Clear Cast Plus. That has some anti UV stuff in it. So that's helpful, but it's still not perfect. Um, it's all going to yellow over time. It's just some you won't notice. Yeah, if you've got color, like this color down here on this end, you'll never notice it yellowing unless you made a brand new one exactly like it just next to it. But it will be on some meter a little bit more yellow. Can't stop it. It's all urethane resin, which what these are, will yellow to a certain extent. Whether you can detect it or not is the other thing. The ones with a ton of color in it, you don't really notice it. The ones that are super clear and you hold it next to something that's real clear, you'll notice it. Yes, don't buy clear pens. That's it. Literally, it is going to yellow. Ultraviolet radiation will cause it to yellow. Yeah, it's going to yellow. You just may not be able to detect it. You just won't see it as much. I'm deceiving your eyes, essentially. Yeah. Now, if you add a lot of color, if you add a lot of color to a pen, like all the ones that come from Cocoon, they've got not much clear, little bit, but it's always tinted dark blue or something that will prevent it from being so noticeable over time. But it all will yellow. What's that? What was that, Tim? Which one was that? Yes, yeah. Yeah, the Pegasus wasn't pure clear. Even Cindy's pen, that one that we did the little dragon babies in, and we made this big clear dome kind of thing. It was clear, but I put the tiniest. I mean, you can't even tell. There's blue in it, just to give it a little bit more time, maybe an extra year, with no noticeable yellow. But it's going to yellow. Yep. Yeah, if you look at a chart, yeah, there's a chart on Illumilite's website that taught, or some, not Illumilite's, a article somebody did using Illumilite and other ones, and it showed how many months their typical stuff goes, and it usually starts yellowing in about 3 months, depending upon how much it's exposed to ultraviolet light. So, where is the ultraviolet light around you? Minimize that. Now, Denise is going to have, she has this, I don't know if she's got it yet or not, but she's got this big keeper where she's going to keep her pens. And you figure even if she wants to take them out and admire them, she's going to open the drawer for a short amount of time and then shut it. And it won't get any light. So that would extend that. Yeah, give it to sunlight, that ultraviolet light, in no time will yellow that pen. Stick it on the back porch one day, come back about a week, and it'll be pretty yellow. Well, you get it from lamps and, you know, any kind of light, so it's all there. And that's why Denise, with her cupboard that she's having made, or the cigar display thing that she puts them in, that will keep them better longer. Yep. Correct. Correct. So keeping them away from light helps. Now, any pen made out of resin. Now, acrylic pens won't do that for a lot longer. Different kind of plastic. But urethane or epoxy resin and stuff like that, it will over time turn to a little bit yellow. Now, if you add a bunch of additives and colors to it, that lessens the detectability. It's still going to turn yellow if it's in the sunlight, but it lessens its detectability. Man, I don't know what they got in this thing, but this little clear end is really turning me on. I'm like, wow, how brilliant that is. I don't know if you guys can see that, but my goodness. Look at that. Wow, 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 wow. I never thought this would turn out looking like that. Look at this yellow. Where did that even come from? That is cool. Nice job, Troy. But look at this here. It's like diamond glitter and all this. That is pretty cool. I like it. That is pretty cool. Me either. What's that? Yeah, it is amazing, isn't it? It is amazing. Oh, I gotta put the camera. I'm sure that was my singing. They're dashing my hopes. Did you forget? Oh, the Kentucky Derby. Who won? She's watching adult entertainment. The Dirty. It's- there you go. That's a spirit. There it is. And I've got to tell you, I like this end. I like this color too, but this end is really cool. I got to figure out how you did that. It's obviously clear resin with a tint, and I mean a tint of white, or there's just so much glitter it looks like it's colored or tinted or something. That's neat. It's a great contrast. It's a great contrast. So colorful, devoid of color, but very colorful because of all the tiny glitter. Nifty. Yeah, me too. Me too, Tammy. I'm just like, I didn't even expect this blank to turn out like that. It didn't even dawn on me. Right now, I'm just cleaning it out. Yep. And if I were looking at a pile of blanks, I might not even pick these two out. But look at that. Those are cool. Well, you'll see them on a YouTube channel eventually. They are a YouTuber that has the coolest cat ever. I'm talking, I love the color of this cat. And the cat's name is, you just got to watch it. The cat's name is Sushi. Yeah. But she got, yeah, sort of like gold, black. I mean, it's just a crazy looking color. If I had a cat, it could be that color. Yes. All right. There they are. And the ends are all cleaned out now, so they look real sharp even when you're looking through the clear parts. Just very cool. That was fun. What a discovery. You guys see it all the time, but you just never know what's inside these things. It's amazing. It is amazing. Let's see. Oh, it is 10:20. Everybody, I'm going to call it a night. I got to get something to eat, and I've got to relax with the carry, and then chill, go to bed, get up, and do some more tomorrow. I don't know. So DP Creepy Cuties, the best first thing, if you're still here, hopefully we didn't lose you, is leopardlw.com. So number one, join the YouTube channel. Number two, join the Facebook group. On the Facebook group, you can go ahead and get a hold of Carrie Costello. She's the co-owner with me of, I can't even type nowadays. Jeez. Yeah, delete that one. But Carrie Costello inside that Facebook group, she's one of the admins, so it's super easy to find us. And she will hook you up with how you do stuff and how you order it. But the first thing is to go to the website and familiarize yourself. There's not much there because I only put a lot up there when we're all caught up with custom orders, and I'm about 100 pens behind. So I'm just cranking them out, which is really why I'm praying for that 24-hour live, because I figure in that 24 hours, we might get a good 60 pens done. That'll be pretty exciting. But DP, Creepy Cuties, we hope you're still here hanging out. We didn't mean to ignore you, but I don't have my sidekick working with me tonight, so I'm sorry that happened. Yeah, it's about 30 minutes old right now. So 9:53 it says it was up there. Hopefully they're still around. It was right after Sarah Ann's hubby drives an older paid off vehicle. Yeah. But anyway, everybody out there in the YouTubes, thank you very much for spending your day with us today. If you've been hanging with me and Carrie since about 1 o'clock this afternoon. So been a good fun time. We'll see you tomorrow. Watch for the announcement in the Facebook group and on the YouTube thing, of course. And we're 11 people away from our 24-hour live. See y'all around. See you tomorrow. All right.